This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, April 10th, through this coming Sunday, April 16th, 2017. So this week, graceful, harmonious Libra is going to be packing a punch for this week's full moon, which is Tuesday, April 11th, at 2:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I balance is Libra's motto, and for this full moon, she gets to the heart of the balancing acts in our lives. We seek balance because there is a constant tilting and tipping between the opposite ends of the polarities of the things we wish to experience. Imagine a horizontal rod with each end representing the extreme of its category, love and health and money and all the things that concern you in your life. Each one has its own rod of polarity. One end is all the abundance and wonderful things in that, and the other end is complete lack of this thing. And to maintain our desired spot along this rod, we must delicately involve all the necessary energies to move in the direction we wish. And, they're also showing me a tightrope walker. To maintain that precise balance, to move along the rope, this involves complete focus, as well as complete muscle and nervous system functional focus. In other words, it's a huge undertaking behind the scenes to keep walking along that tightrope. And this full moon draws all our attention to these details of what we are balancing in our lives. In this process, it will make clear to you anything that's messing up your mental focus or throwing off your physical focus and where you are, also along the polarities of your desires. This full moon and every full moon, they showcase for us the goals we set 6 months ago and what is coming full circle in our lives, giving us illumination and illumination for realization and those aha insights for completing those goals and what next priorities appeal to us. And to add to all this full moon energy, Venus is still retrograde. So, Libra, being the sign of one-on-one relationships, this full moon is going to shove you into any relationship issues that you may not have already tackled. And most of you have been doing your heart-based love relationship work since Venus went retrograde on March 4th. But any residual stuff that needs to be addressed is going to rise up now and before April 15th. And this week's Libra full moon is going to make sure you don't miss out on this important inner work. And one more point about this full moon and the placements with other planets this week is that many of you are going to feel this liberating need to release all those pent-up tensions. Honor yourself and let things fly in safe and loving ways. And in your interactions, I want you also to understand that in your interactions with others, you may be the target of another's tensions. So keep your head, honor your heart, separate emotions, and seek tactful common sense in those dealings. And we all hate to have, those vulnerable soft spots exposed, which could happen in all this tension releasing. But if you find yourself being the target and in the position of, having things triggered, carefully identify what's being exposed. Just for yourself, examine those emotions and what's being triggered and what hurts, because that's exactly where your biggest work lies for growth and for expansion, all the way to your enlightenment. So all this full moon and Venus retrograde and all the other planets up there bashing around, it's for your highest good. It's for you to get the growth and the lessons that you need to move forward in ways that you want to move forward. And for you to be aware of the balancing that you're doing in your life and where you are along all of those scales of polarity in all the areas that you wish to experience. And this Libra full moon, she might pack a punch, but it's all important and it's all positive and good for your highest happiness. I can't wait to see what cards we got this week. Angel Tarot, Doreen Virtue, Radleigh, Valentine. We've got our 3 rows. There's, there it is again. I think Justice has been in every spread. She went away for a week or 2, but she's back. So let's see what that's all about. I'm going to go over each one of these to give you a complete reading for how you can use this energy best for you this week. Okay, I love it. We're starting with Justice. This to me is, they're zooming right in with the ultimate card for Libra. Libra Full Moon. Justice is all about balance. It's about compromise and negotiating to create balance. It's meeting everyone's needs. This card represents the highest good and the highest outcome for everyone involved. So someone else's balance is not necessarily your balance. But again, they're seeking the middle ground. All these columns and the scales represent balance. The sword represents knowledge. So gathering the knowledge that you need and doing what you know is right as you honor yourself. You can have both, the balance of doing what's right and honoring your heart, honoring your needs, and standing up for your beliefs. So a perfect card to represent this full moon, this Libra full moon. And if you're having trouble with this, ask Archangel Raguel to help you with that. And then, one of my favorite cards, the Lovers. Again, perfect balance in these cards even. The Lovers is not only relationship happiness, it's loving your life. It's loving what you're doing. It's living the life you love. It's passionate connection, both in a loving relationship and with your life path, with your soul path, with all the things that you're guided to do. It's getting up every morning with complete enthusiasm to embrace your day and do all these things that you're excited about. Archangel Raphael is here to help you with this intimate relationships, and again, this balance of weighing your decisions. And I love the good health. Good health is paramount to loving your life and being able to enjoy your life to its highest. So don't forget you're divinely connected, and through that divine connection you have complete happiness. Now, the Knight of Water. These are nice reassuring cards for sort of, the energy of this Libra full moon has been a bit intense for a lot of people with, Jupiter is retrograde and Saturn's getting ready to go retrograde, and all that is bringing up a lot of buried gunk that we're dealing with. And Libra full moon, it's like the iron fist and the velvet glove of let's get this done. Let's finally, this week is it. We're cleaning the closet, we're purging everything. Release those tensions, release anything that's been pent up for you. And then it aligns you for loving your life. The Lovers that I just talked about in this beautiful Knight of Water is lightening this energy for you. It's saying, yay, you've done the work, so now we get emotional beginnings. Knights are on a quest, so this is reminding you that your quest is in place for emotional happiness which also is new relationships or new chapters in existing relationships that are in complete alignment with where you want to be. It's the positive side of emotions and the wonderful excitement and enthusiasm of, new romance, and that enthusiastic yet contemplative side of emotional alignment and emotional balance this week. So falling in love and wedding proposals and, again, emotional balance, invitations. So go out and have fun with your friends and allow that to give you, that lightening up that you need this week as well. Now we got the Emperor. And this whole row. This whole row says, let's get down to business. Archangel Michael says, all right, I want to help you act upon your convictions. Whenever I see the Emperor, I see that we've been incubating ideas and we've been thinking about creative beginnings, and we have all these wonderful things churning up for us that we need to act on. Those ideas are valid and they're worthy and they're reliable. So go ahead and act upon them. The Emperor says you've got stability and it's being built on a nice firm foundation. So he's out here to help you create that. Organization and logic will carry you forward, structure and discipline, and then your lovely leadership abilities. 4 is doing the work. So this is showing you are supported in the ideas that are valid for your new opportunities. And allow Archangel Michael to help you with this if you have any uncertainty. The 9 of fire. 9 is culmination. It says everywhere you've been, boop, has led you to where you are today. You have the knowledge and the wisdom and the experience for things to turn out the way that you want them to turn out. Nothing's going to be imposed upon you. And this is the 9 of fire, which says take action. So don't give up and protect all those things that you've been creating. All those things the Emperor is helping you with. And have courage and believe in yourself because you're on the right path. You are never given ideas that you cannot fulfill. You are given ideas that are in complete alignment with your soul blueprint and what you came here to achieve for joy. So any doubt and confusion is often the product of ego or drama or other people's expectations. And I could go on a long time about other people's expectations because they have nothing to do with you. So don't let those interfere with what you're creating and what you've been building. This 9 is you've been building these things. You've been having these ideas. And all of it is very valuable and worthwhile. So don't give up. And the 7 of Earth is continuing this energy. A little bit of introspection. 7 is introspection. Earth is your material world. It's money. It's your health. And these 3 cards are talking about your business world, your material world, your professional world. You're going out into the world and how you present yourself and what you are achieving. And they're reminding you that you've planted seeds. And those seeds are germinating and they're growing. It's just like this time of year. Underneath the soil, all kinds of things are happening and getting ready to burst forth into those amazing new fresh leaves and new flowers and bright colors and incredible scents. All of that is happening. So you've been planting your ideas and you've been chugging along with these things. So right now is not the time to judge outcomes. Outcomes haven't happened yet. That tulip is sprouting, but it has not bloomed yet. And I'm sorry for the background here. My neighbor's garbage service has just rolled up. No unnecessary worry. I know that's hard to say for a lot of people because, personality types most people analyze, and they worry unnecessarily. And I just want to remind you that analyzing and worrying just chops energy down. It just halts all this growth. It just creates a temporary standstill. So pay attention to where your focus is. Pay attention to the thoughts in your head. Those thoughts create your reality. So make sure that all of those thoughts are positive and are in alignment with the things that you want to experience, and in alignment with those wonderful ideas that the Emperor is going to help you with. Anything else, just toss it out and replace it with happy, positive outcomes. Very pointed 3 cards here for your abundance and prosperity success. Now we're going back a bit to emotions, another 9. Oh, I love this card. Okay, again, reminding you, anytime that you're overanalyzing, anytime that you're expecting the worst, anytime that you're looking for problems and things to go wrong, you're wasting your time. You're keeping yourself awake unnecessarily at night, and there's no positive generation of goodness in those acts of analyzing and worry. All that's doing is churning up stress for you and, hurting your health. So instead, place that energy on, you have the knowledge. Air is knowledge. You've got, the 9 says you've got the wisdom and the experience and this knowledge for things that turn out the way that you want them to turn out. So I know it's a default pattern for many people to, do that unnecessary worry. And I'm putting unnecessary, I know you don't think it's unnecessary, but I promise you it is. Instead, visualize how you want things to be. What are your desired outcomes? What's the absolute best thing that could possibly happen? That's what you need to be daydreaming about, night dreaming about, and spending all of your effort on, because then you get those outcomes. And this is the card of cooperation. Again, a very Libra Full Moon card, balance. And it's, to me, when I see this card, it's alchemy. You've got the 2 cups and the fluid precariously flowing between them. That means you're in charge and you've got the talent and you can create whatever you want. Alchemy literally means sort of turning base metal into gold, and it's a magical trait. We all possess it, and it's like your intuition. When you tap into that, everything flows, and you can ask Archangel Zadkiel to help you with this. Cooperation, compromise. This reminds you you're not alone. You have people to help you with things. Even if it's just a random idea that you pick up from a lunchtime conversation, that's valid guidance for you. So build upon that idea and act upon that idea, and understanding perfect timing. And as I say that, they're reminding me to focus on this divine connection again. You are divinely connected, and you're surrounded by so much assistance with your spirit guides and angels and loved ones who will make sure that you don't miss that opportunity and that you're in the right place at the right time. So tell them what you need and ask them for their assistance and support and direction, because they do want to facilitate things in your life. So balance and Archangel Zadkiel remind you you're not alone. Allow all the cooperation, physically and spiritually, to get you to where you want to be. And then I love that we're ending with the Queen of Water. She's all emotional solutions. Queens are solutions. Water is emotion. So we're going back to love. We're going back to this Lover's card up here of loving your life and doing what you love, and relationships developing in the way that you would like them developing, and absolutely trusting your intuition. It's reliable. Those thoughts that pop in your head, they're not random. They're reliable, trustworthy guidance given to you by your council of spirit guides and all the loving entities that help you. This is also reminding you to take care of yourself, do some nurturing for yourself this week, have a little bit of downtime with this Libra full moon to really understand all of the, this powerful energy that she is giving to us. And you can go back and listen to the beginning of the video again to get an idea of how that's impacting your life and how that's shifting your life for the better. You are tender-hearted, empathetic, patient, and loving. Aww. And allow other people who have all these beautiful traits to assist you this week with the solutions that you need. Queen Solutions. Also, I am here for you. I would love to give you a reading to help you specifically address exactly what's going on in your life, exactly what you need to understand so you can make decisions, so you can move forward, help you understand what's coming next and how all that plays out for you, because I tune into your spirit guides and angels and loved ones on the other side, and they share all these things with me that I share with you, and I have a look at your blueprint to explain where you are on it, and also all those other people in your life, because they're part of your blueprint too. And it gives you insight to help you with clarity and understanding and answers so you can move forward. All the information is on my website. Have a wonderful, wonderful week and happy full moon. I will see you next week. Bye-bye.